Alright, welcome back for another multiplayer cast. We're playing as Norsca again. This time we're matched up against the vampire counts and we are on Grove of Slaughter. Quick shout out to my opponent for giving me an extra 30 seconds or so to get ready. I do appreciate when people ready up and then just give you a heads up that they're good to go. So he's coming in with Mass Graveguard. And... interesting. He's got Vlad, and what does he have? Breeze Dead, Wind of Death. Carstein Rain gives him damage resistance. It's a single target debuff. Alright, so I probably want to keep Throgg away from Vlad if I can. And I want to make sure that I don't get clumped up with my troops too much because he's got Winds of Death. Graveguard or anti-infantry. And I think I do. I think I bring the spearmen off on the sides and keep the berserkers in the middle. Jump on top of some trolls. Is there any debuffs I can... Might as well send Throgg in there. Slow these guys down. Trolls on this side. Where's my Famir? These guys will brace. These guys in here. And we got more trolls. Yeah, trolls, berserkers. Throgg on top of this guy. Is he dropping a debuff on me? Yeah, he is. So I'm gonna back out with Throgg. And these guys are just gonna capture point 3. Let's get my caster on the field. Mr. Balefiend with some fire magic. Trolls are helping out against the Sternsman. So you got Graveguard. Okay. Might as well give my guys a buff. And these Balefiends in, there's some anti-infantry, so he's got, let's see, Black Knights with lances. What kind of anti-large stuff do I have? You want some more spears? What is this? Okay. I'll take these guys out. And we'll also bring on, let's see, save up some points for now. I'm gonna keep Throgg back here to deal with the knights. Balefiend, let's see. I'm gonna hold on a burning head for now.
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
These guys on them. This will be good value trading for me against these knights. In fact, I'm going to prioritize getting these guys into a good enclosing position as opposed to just charging straight in. Drop a fire damage buff in here. We'll just try to chew up these Black Knights. Alright, Famir and the Marauders are doing good against these Crypt Ghouls. Bring on these Mist Stalkers. So these guys are anti-infantry. And I'll bring them around the flank. Most likely, once we clear up this. Yeah, that fire damage is doing us good. Let's get these spearmen in the back. I'm gonna keep Throgg on top of these knights. Make sure he's getting used to his anti-large. We'll give a melee buff to our guys here. Get these Famir over here. We're doing decent on value trading. Do want to remember that the opponent has regen, has vampire counts. I think we're gonna end up going this way with these guys. Yeah, Vlad is, I wonder if you don't focus on Vlad. He's got a lot of health. How are we doing in the middle? He's bringing Skeleton Warriors and a Corpse Cart and Crypt Horrors. So we probably have enough spears. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring on one more thing of spears. I'm gonna want to save. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah, so you got a good cast off there. I think I need to get my Famir over here. I want to prioritize clearing out the Grave Guard with the Famir. Actually, no, we'll go here. And what I'm gonna do is when I get spears on top of their crypt horrors, I'm gonna use Flaming Sword of Ruin. These guys, we want to get them back in. Fleeing on the side here. Here's my spears at. Okay, this is squad. Get them on the crypt horrors. These guys charging on the Grave Guard. He's winning a capture weight battle here. Looks like we're close to sealing this off. I guess these guys are unbreakable. Oh yeah, actually, you know, the vampire count units don't flee like that. They have a different mechanic. I almost want to bring a War Mammoth on. I think he's realizing he probably needs to move guys off of this point. Let's see. He's bringing in, he's still got more Crept Wars in the back. Okay, so like the Crept Wars, these guys get unsummoned. These guys are just gonna sit here. I think I need to bring these Famir Warriors over this way. Great weapons over this way. Probably not the best wins of death for him because I think he just hit most of my large targets with that. And let's just keep bringing on mass. Alright, let's try to get this corpse card. We'll get an AoE buff in here. Go out to the corpse card. Drop a flame storm on these skeleton warriors. And then we're gonna drop a flaming sword once that goes off. Where's that corpse card at? Can't see that damn thing. There it is. Let's take that out. Alright, we got enough guys on those grave guards. Let's bring these dudes around this way. We're gonna get these familiar with great weapons on top of. Oh, okay, this is what I was worried about. Gotta pay attention for that stuff. Okay, so those are doggos. On some of these guys. Get these familiar warriors over here, they're quick. These guys back this way on top of the Crypt Wars. Okay, buffed up. These guys gotta charge in.
Tidings. The enemy has captured one of your victory points. Take it back.
Alright. So they captured that, so definitely gotta get more troops over there. These guys. And we'll bring some spears. And these guys are going to react over this way. These are all infantry sized beasts, so these Famir will do good. And I don't know if they can see them because. Is that Corpse Crest still alive? I think I might have taken that thing down. Yeah, so they've got no more large targets over here. And we'll drop another flaming sword. Who's not keeping busy. These guys can get unsummoned. So we got infantry running over that way. It's gonna take us a second. Man, he's killing us on the victory points. These all zombies. And what am I doing wrong here? I think I need to push harder. We're getting close-ish to triple cap territory, so I need to really focus on holding the points. In fact, let's get these guys over this way. Let's get these guys over this way. Give me great weapons this way. In fact, all these guys, let's charge over. Except maybe some spears. Keep those crypt ghouls away. These guys charge back in. That buff, I think Vlad is starting to take some good damage. He's getting a little bit low, but I really need to capture this point back. Just gotta keep these on basic move commands. What else? I wonder about big ass mammoth. You know what? Let's bring this thing on. He's not gonna shut this thing down with anything he has right now. Let's bring this big ass mammoth to deal with some of the infantry, and then we'll bring some support for him in a little bit. And then if we can take this battle over here, then we'll charge back in with some of our troops in the middle. I think we're getting ahead on the, I mean, we're definitely decently far ahead. All right, we're gonna get spears, backed up by berserkers. I think that should be enough to hold. Everybody else is coming here. For now, we'll just queue up an an attack command there. Alright, so he's on the move. Bill Fiend, we're gonna drop another fire buff. Some anti-infantry guys over here. We're just gonna keep him in the back. I want him getting taken out. Alright, where's the Femir with? Let's get these guys on the grave guard. Throgg has got to take out. Oh, if we can take out Vlad, that's gonna be freaking huge. Let's charge in with this guy. What am I doing? Gotta fight. Alright, so they are not gonna be able to take this. Let's just post up like this. And actually, no, we'll bring these spears over here. Everybody else is coming this way. And now we just gotta get some Marauder chariots on. This man is probably kind of just wasted value right now. Because we're fighting really useless troops. I wonder if that's a bad move. So spears. Let's get some pace over here. So we'll post up the spears here. Our Veil Fiend. Oh, you know what? If I could get a flaming head with him not realizing what's going on, that would be huge, but he's already repositioning. And here. And Throgg on the corpse cart. Alright, let's double check on all the points. What's going on? He's got dogs. I'm fine with these Mist Archers fighting here. Alright, these guys will post up. These guys will come over and help. These guys will come over and help as well. They're fine there. Starting to catch up on victory points. Here we go, Marauders. So we'll go this way. Who is not doing anything? These two. These guys need to be on the move. I take out the corpse cart. Where's Throgg? Take out this damn corpse cart. Veil Fiend. He's on the way. Okay, there we go. So that's big. So now we're triple capping them. I feel like I got this. Flaming Sword is just doing a lot of work for me, I gotta say. Rearrange these troops a little bit. And now we're just kind of maxing out. We got everybody on the field. Send another squad over here. More spears over here. Alright, these guys are all doing their thing. And now it's kind of like all pile on the rabbit. Everybody get over here. Just try to slow down this mass. Get our Veil Fiend in the middle. These guys will keep working on that. These guys, are these the great weapons? No, they're just standard. So we'll get them here. Berserks, and we'll just chew them up. And then the chariots. Alright, they're getting capture weight on me over here, but I literally have all my guys on the field, so I could probably unsummon some troops. don't think is necessary right now. We're just gonna fight out those dogs pretty easy with the marauders and whatnot. Bring a war mammoth over this way. Keep Famir in the woods. I think these guys have stalk, right? No, they have hiding force. Maybe it's only the Mistwalkers that have stalk. Get Throgg in the middle. Flame Sword of Ruin over here. Get a charge from the side. Berserk's piling. If I can get a Flamestorm on the back, that's probably not worth me casting right now. Yeah, this is over. Yep. We realized it at the same time. Well played to my opponent, though. That was a fun match. And again, thank you to this guy for not rushing me on time with setting up. I only took like probably 15 seconds after he stopped his ready up, but I appreciate the heads up either way. Throgg did decent. Famir Warriors both did pretty good. Trolls did decent. Berserkers did pretty good. And one thing I didn't say, because I was kind of focused on moving my troops and whatnot, my strategy in the beginning was to hold the middle, the wooded area, with this force, and then to use everything in my reinforcements for competing on one of the flanks. And so that's part of the reason I had some spears and berserks mixed in. I figured berserks will do good against the infantry. I'll have spears just for holding ground and basically buffering troops that might be fighting against the trolls and whatnot. These guys have some more punching power in case he brings crit ghouls or knights or anything like that. And then I figured that, you know, having chariots and a big mammoth and some mobile troops, as well as some ground holding in the form of, you know, spears and whatnot, I could do well on the flanks. These guys were just in case he had a lot of armored troops, and honestly, I didn't really get to use them too intentionally. I brought them on at the end just cause. But anyways, Balefiend, I think this guy might have been kind of MVP status, although his gold value doesn't reflect it. I guarantee I got a lot of value from him popping Flaming Sword of Ruin on blob fights, because that's an area of effect spell, I'm pretty sure. And all my guys doing fire damage against regenerating troops like zombies and crit ghouls and things like that. So I'm pretty sure he probably got a lot of value. The War Mammoth unfortunately just ended up fighting zombies. I didn't want him fighting in the woods because I think large units do bad in the woods. But he was fun to bring anyways. I figured if they had knights or whatever, this guy has an anti-large missile thing on his back. There's like a ballista mounted on his back, so that would help him out in the open field. Miststalkers ended up mostly playing a support role. They were kind of just floating around trying to fight off those dogs and whatnot. Chariot I barely got to use. Berserkers again did really well. I think these guys are probably a staple against the vampire counts when you're playing as Norsca. And one thing I'll say is, another thing about these guys is you don't have any of their cost going into them having a shield. A lot of infantry, like when you're facing vampire counts, they literally have no missiles. So if you can afford to get troops that don't have shields, you're getting a little bit more value out. These guys didn't get any action. These guys did okay. For my opponent, wow, Vlad actually got a lot of points. I'm actually impressed by that. I did not think he earned that much value, but Vlad did pretty good. Sternsmen did decent. They were a resummon, so maybe not great, but they did decent. The rest of the Grave Guard did alright. The Necromancers didn't get too much done. Zombies you're never going to expect stuff from. Varix Reavers, luckily I shut these guys down with Throgg. He went for a rear charge with these guys, which is good. But I think because they were fighting in the woods and they got counterflanked by Throgg and the Famir Balefiend, they didn't get to get a lot of damage output. Horrors didn't do great. Let's see. Yeah, nothing too special. Vlad really was his MVP. But anyways, that was a fun match. Well played to my opponent. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.